Okay, today we have released the book written by Suresh Vembu called Anchored by Love. Your mama has written that book, right? So, what do you feel about the book?
It's a good refresh of the previous lovely days what we had together
So,
while growing up.
Okay.
So recollecting all the things what was good, we had enjoyment. So it's really good, refreshing all those old good memories back.
What is it one incident from the book you would like to carry back and say that, okay, now this is, whoa, this is the moment I really loved with my mama or with my party? Any moment like that?
When I see the book, like he driving the motorcycle photos, so I remember the days when we have go together for a ride. You are also coming with me.
Yeah.
So we had a ride. I used to sit in the tank.
Yeah.
That memory was good.
That
So it was a
memory.
good refresh of all the good times we had together.
Okay, what do you take back from the book?
Uh, Mainly, the thing is, for recollecting good memories, we can go through it again and again, keep refreshing it. That's the main thing about the book.
Now, your mama plans to write a few more books. What do you think about it?
Pretty good idea. Then we'll see how. First one was good. Second one will be much better. We'll go through it.
Okay, so if you were to give mama that, okay, this is what I loved about the book, mama, and this is what I take back, and this is the one which really touched and which is very close to my heart, which would that incident be?
Incidents. There's a lot of incidents actually. Not anything specific because all incidents what was written there was really close. So main thing about it is about my grandma. The party, very good.
So what is it you loved about Patty?
Party, I loved everything about Party. She was a very loving person. She is very caring about from the start. You would have known.
Yeah, of course, I know, yeah.
So
I know you've written
miss
a
her,
little
miss her,
baby
yeah.
boy, yes,
I
yeah.
miss her.
So anything like you feel that if Party were alive today, because today has been her first anniversary leaving us. So do you think that life would have been different when she was around here today? Do you think something like that?
Yeah, it would have been very exciting because after my marriage, Arun's marriage got placed. So
Yeah.
that would have been very exciting news for her.
Okay.
And getting us together would be very nice.
Great. So, Charu, you are into our family. You have just walked into our family. You have known my mother-in-law or Karthik's party for a very short period of time.
Yes.
What is the memory you carry behind?
Just had a short time with her actually. She visited us once in a while for a week or so. So that was a good time. Actually, she was very caring and she was just known to me by that time. She was very caring and friendly. She used to share her own good old days. How she entered into her in-laws' house and how she faced all the scenarios. She was explaining all those. It was so sweet and listening all to others and how whole this things are being carried upon. All those are good.
Okay. So when you read the book, which has been which has been written by Suresh Mama.
Yeah.
So would you like to give your review on the YouTube when you read it? And
yeah, I had it a very quick glance actually. I just went through the PDF.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay. So what did something caught your attention in that?
Yeah, the childhood days. Actually, he was mentioning like everyone were really together nearby and they are playing. They're having chit chats and just witnessing street foods and everything. That was inspiring, and it was good to listen to all those good stories.
Okay.
That was very sweet memories, and I really had a good glance actually. That's good.
Okay.
Like sharing one's own experience is always good, right? Whether it is a old one, how the tradition is being carried upon, and what he has experienced is different. Everyone views and we see our world in a different eyes, and the thoughts and views are good. Actually.
Okay. So, do you think this book will be helpful to the next generation?
Of course, it will be.
And what way do you think it will be helpful?
Of course, as I said, like experience, we are just carrying forward and we are just sharing our experience to someone, and that will be like that will define a path to other people also. Okay, this person has faced this many scenarios and he has came up all those. So we can also do that.
Yeah.
That kind of inspiration will be there, right?
Right. Great. Anything else you would like to say, Karthik? One final touch book about the book, or about Pati, or just one few lines.
We all miss her. Good luck for the next few more books coming up.
Okay. Thank you so much, Karthik. Thank you so much, Charu. We are back once again with the younger lot now. Vicky, your mama has written a book called Anchored by Love, and he says it is Step of My Life, right? So this has got released on Pati's Varsha. And today being a very auspicious day, and we finished her Shubham, and she is blessing us. What do you think about this book?
It's a nice book actually. The cover looks good. The graphics on the cover firstly looks good. Inside the text is really good. The print is good actually. And then the thing is that Mama has described all of his life and whatever is planning in the future also in the book. So his own life history is being described in the book. So it's nice to know whatever happened in his life before I was born. So it's a good thing. And the first page, this is like a good picture actually. My grandmother's picture. This one looks very good. It's a little sentimental also. The book on the whole is good, and at the end, the one that impresses me is the family chart at the last, where it describes about all the family members whom we actually see only during good occasions like marriage or something like that. So personally, I got to know who are all my relatives firstly, and how deep is the family tree that is going. Yeah, and coming soon on Amazon Kindle and Flipkart.
So what did you read the last chapter? What did you infer from that? He says this is for the next generation.
Yeah, he has
So
given a
did
little bit of
Did
insight.
you read that?
Mama has given a bit of an insight, so that looks good. And
Yeah.
whatever he's planning to go around after the release of this book, so this is probably like a prequel for the sequel that is going to follow.
Okay.
So stay tuned.
Okay. So to those who come after us, a world transformed. Have you gone through this?
Yeah, I just went through it. Then read line by line.
That's fine.
So it tells us like what he expects from our generation to go on in this. So yeah.
What is the best part of this besides the family tree and the foreword which you said was very sentimental?
I heard that it took like only around 15 days for him to write the book. So he has put all his life and he has made sure he hasn't missed any event that spanned around 60 years of his life, and he has made sure that he has concise it in those 15 days and he's written everything. So that's a good thing about it.
Right. So what do you carry back from this book? Do you want to devote something like this for your party with the memories?
A bit of inspiration actually.
Bit of inspiration.
Of course, a bit of inspiration from elders that we should see.
Okay, now this is Saundarya Dinesh, and she is the cutest, the youngest, the cuttiest of the family, and she has been very close to her grandmom, whose anniversary we are celebrating today, and today is Shubham, and we have released a book written by Suresh Vembu called Anchor by Love, Steps of My Life, right? So Pujjo, what did you feel when you touched this book or when you went through the first few pages? What was your reaction to it?
So this book, I think it's full of emotions. There's full of history, and it's proud. It's how this book is super interesting because being the smallest, like Perima said, I haven't been through I've not lived through most of the pages in this book. But as I flipped through each page of this book, I think I lived every moment that Perima and everyone in the family has lived through, right? So I think this book brought history. I got to live history through this book. So thank you, Peripa, for putting those incidents so beautifully in words and for me to go through this. So yeah, that's
wonderfully said, that the history of the family, and you felt like a history is coming through, right? So when you're flipping through the pages, was there any one such incident that came in just in front of you, like you lived with Patty and you could relate that feeling or that emotion which is expressed in this book? Any one incident like that?
Yeah, there are a lot of it, but I think one specific maybe would be how Patty and Tata has been like the pillar of the family. Like Tata full of values and Patty full of grit and determination to get all her kids to be like in the top of a game, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think without their values and the determination which they have brought this family together, I think this book is rooted towards those values.
Yeah.
So I think that was my most the part that touched me the most.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of incidents, like small incidents, where Patty used to take little Ganesh and Peripa to school. Those kind of things, even like the smallest happiness, right? Getting a guava while walking from the bus stand to home, or even like every small incident that is written here. It was like very. I felt like I was seeing the whole movie as a third person. Like I could literally picture those incidents in front of my eyes. So I think that's something which I felt very blessed as I read through the pages.
So you probably feel that the writing skill, the way the stories have been narrated or the incidents which has been narrated, it's like bringing out it's like picturing
Exactly,
something like
yeah,
that, right?
yeah.
Okay. Now you have lived with Pati more than anybody of the other grandchildren, right? What is that one memory you would like to dedicate to Pati today?
Honestly, I've been blessed to do that.
Yeah.
I've been,
Yeah.
ever since I was born, I think Pati has always been by my side.
Yeah.
So I think, yeah, the values, I think that's come into me. And my favorite parts have been there are times when I come back from school and I was this only child with craving for a lot of attention, right? And I've always got that in this lovely family. So Patty, when I come from home, like she's always, when I open the door, she welcomes me with a wide smile and she's like, okay, welcome home, like all that. And then she rushes to the kitchen to get me nice hot cooked food.
Yeah.
Every time the warmth she welcomes me in is seen in the food she gives me, and she's always ready to feed me. I'll be looking at cartoon and all of it, but she feeds me. So every bite filled with love.
Anyone?
I think that's something I miss the most, and they're the small things that happen daily, but they have been they fill my heart. Yeah.
So any one phrase of Pati which you really recall and you say, okay, oh, that was my Pati. Any one phrase of hers?
Ammu padidi. I think that is what she would always say.
Yeah, I think she lived for that.
Yeah,
I think, right?
I think she's done that for her kids, and she's always done that for me. There are times when I was studying in the room and the TV used to be right next to the room entrance. She used to literally sit right in front of the TV so that the sound doesn't disturb for people studying in the room. So I think the importance she's given to studies, that's where it's got us so far. And I think any success or anything that we have achieved, definitely there is a huge part which we dedicate to her.
So like you said, that sound doesn't have to be. So I remember Shruti was very young, and Pati would ask Shruti to reduce the volume in such a loving way because your dad, that is Ganesh Chatapa, and Radhu Atte used to be studying there. So she would also be very obedient, and Pati, like she took care of you, took care of her also. So any one last take on the book which you feel that how will it serve you as a guide, or what is it that in this book you feel that will be as a guide to you?
Actually, this book, it's a guide in every stage, I would say. So I think there are chapters which is like building future brick by brick, and how Peripa went to Indonesia to start his career.
That was also Pati's push only.
Right. So I think anyone who reads this book, at every stage you read, there is something for you. So at this point, I see that how I recollected most of what Pati's life was, and I was inspired by that. Maybe if I read after a couple of days more, I think a few more parts, I will get a different perspective and how I can apply it in my life.
Of course.
So I think this serves as a guide, serves as a history of the family. I think this book beautifully summarizes all of it.
Okay.
And new members in the family, I think we should give one book to everyone as they join.
So we'll print more and give it.
Definitely.
So wish you a very happy read. Interview goes online. Do share what your feelings are.
Definitely.
Thank you so much.
Excited for this.
Thank you so much. And one word. Go.